Howdy, I hope you're having a great day. Silver Trade here again with another video, a middle of the night kind of video. And really quickly, I just want to reiterate, I believe that the 741 meaning refers to an op-amp or operational amplifier. It's a semiconductor component used in analog circuits known for amplifying voltages. Long story short, op-amps can theoretically have infinite gain under ideal conditions. Today, GameStop fell about 11%, and so now GameStop is short sale restricted or having the SSR rule in place. The short sale rule, or SSR, is a market regulation, also known as Rule 201, that limits short selling of a stock when it's already under heavy selling pressure. It's triggered when a stock drops 10% or more from the previous day's closing price. Once triggered, sellers can only sell on an uptick, meaning they can only short if the price is rising, not falling. This prevents shorts from piling in during a free fall and forces them to wait until buyers step in. We've seen SSR get triggered dozens of times for GameStop, and typically it doesn't really do a whole lot for us, because the banks can just push it up a tiny bit and then short it back to oblivion. I mean, this seems like a very outdated rule. One thing that can have some positivity for GameStop, though, is we had a few Chicago orders come in, totaling a little over $12 million today, or 400,000 shares. And please remember, none of this is financial advice. We are not financial advisors, and this video is made for entertainment purposes only, but whenever we see Chicago buying, normally that means we should be too. GameStop bought 4,710 Bitcoin recently, for a grand total of about $500 million. People online believe they found GameStop's wallet holding that Bitcoin, and it looks like they started buying Bitcoin at about $82,000 to $85,000 per Bitcoin. So GameStop might almost be up more than 20% by now, or about $22,000 per Bitcoin, if that is them. One thing that people really missed from the call with Ryan Cohen is he said the company is now profitable in the United States. That was the biggest bombshell he could have dropped. And I believe Ryan Cohen is setting up a wombo combo on the shorts. He announces Bitcoin buys separate from earnings, gets the short to use an attack prematurely to suppress buying pressure, and now they're left with nothing for what's to come. I believe we're about to get a wave of good news, and Project Rocket is going to take off. We're going to watch the Ryan Cohen interview at the end of the video. On the 28th, we saw shorts getting pretty desperate, with off-exchange volume being at almost 550,000. when normally we don't even see it above 20,000. Recently we had 77 billion cat airs. I bet you the next cat numbers are not only late, but even higher. Overnight, it's already up another 2.5% to about $32 per share. And when it comes to the Dorito of death, it looks like it's just retesting it. Maybe setting up for a great rest of the week. As long as it holds above $31 per share, I'm very happy with it. But if we get back above that golden line at about $34.50, here's another example of how desperate the shorts were. With the short volume being equal to the 2021 run, but let's not forget, back in those days, there was only about 80 million shares for GameStop. Nowadays, there's about 430 million shares of GameStop. So right here, about 50% of the share float was short volume. But nowadays, this 30 million short volume is less than 8%. GameStop's 0% bonds also had a pullback today. XRT is 576% short. I don't know if y'all remember, but before GameStop, when you wanted to buy their calls, it went 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. But since market makers and hedge funds are expecting a move coming up, they're getting ready to push this thing back down, and they want to spread out the liquidity among different strike prices. They don't want a whole bunch of calls being at one strike price. So I'm pretty sure this just happened today. They added 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 51, 52, 53. They're trying to spread out the liquidity to make it easier on them to keep it down. Thank you so much for making it this far in the video. If you wouldn't mind, please leave a like. Y'all crushed it on the last video. Thank you guys so much. And would you rather have daily videos or less videos that are more jam-packed? Please let me know. Here's the interview with Ryan Cohen today.
What's up, everybody? It's David Bailey from BTC Inc., and I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend, Ryan Cohen from GameStop. What's up, Ryan?
What's up? How are ya?
Doing well, man. I'm enjoying these Bitcoin prices. How about you?
It's all good.
Well, let's get started. We're talking innovative corporate strategies. We're talking pioneering new paths. You turned GameStop around from a dying business to a thriving business. How'd you do it?
When I took over, the company was a piece of crap and losing a lot of money. The company was under a lot of pressure, moving from physical games to digital downloads. So you had to cut costs. You had to cut costs very aggressively and bring in fiscal discipline. And we did. And retail is a tough business, but it was a big focus on getting costs under control. You've got a lot of macro headwinds going against the company. You have a move from physical games to digital downloads, and we needed to get the costs under control, and also shift the business from being so reliant on video games um, to collectibles, which we've done. And so now there's a big focus on trading cards. We're doing grading in a bunch of stores, and we're selling a lot of trading cards, both in sports and TCG. Um, but the company today is profitable in the US, and we've gotten our costs under control. You had a lot of uh, you had a lot of executives and directors that were very short-sighted, and effectively they were making decisions that were what they call in corporate America in good corporate governance, which is effectively screwing shareholders. So we got rid of all of that nonsense, and we focused on running the business profitably.
Well, you also made some news about what, a month ago or so, that you raised some money that you might use to buy Bitcoin. I guess the $1 million question that everyone wants to know is, has GameStop bought Bitcoin?
We have we have bought Bitcoin.
Ooh, okay, how much?
We have we currently own 4,710 Bitcoins.
Let's go. Let's go. So tell us about that. Why did GameStop decide to buy Bitcoin?
It was if the thesis is correct, then Bitcoin and gold as well can be a hedge against global currency devaluation and systemic risk. Bitcoin has certain unique advantages compared to gold. The portability aspect of it, it's instantly transferable across the globe, whereas gold is bulky and very expensive to ship. The authenticity, it's instantly verified via the blockchain. The storage, you can easily secure Bitcoin in a wallet, whereas gold requires insurance and it's very expensive. There's the scarcity element of it as well. Um, there's a fixed supply of Bitcoin, whereas with gold, certain technological advances, the supply of gold is still uncertain. And then ultimately, there's the asymmetric upside. Gold is a more mature market. It's roughly around 20 trillion of market capitalization, whereas Bitcoin today is about 2 trillion. And if the thesis is correct, then ultimately Bitcoin becomes digital gold, adopted, then there's more upside. But we'll see what happens. Nobody has a crystal ball, but that's the current thesis.
Well, congratulations. And I feel like GameStop is the ultimate meme stock and Bitcoin is the ultimate meme money. And if you combine the two, you get a meme super cycle. So, what's next for GameStop and Bitcoin? Are you going to buy more Bitcoin? Is this the next micro strategy, the next Meta Planet, or even better?
We're not going to call our shots in advance for obvious reasons, but GameStop is following GameStop's strategy. We're not following anyone else's strategy.
Okay. So to summarize, embrace the GameStop theory. I like it. So final question. The world is watching right now. Everyone at the conference is watching this interview. We probably have 10 million, 50 million people on the live stream. What is the message you'd like to send the global Bitcoin community and everyone who's watching this interview right now?
No pressure. No pressure. Don't follow GameStop. Make your own decisions independently. It's my message. Just do whatever you're comfortable with.
Don't trust, verify. Let's go.
Exactly.
Well, Ryan, thank you for hopping on. Congratulations on your Bitcoin buy. To many more. Let's go. Thank you.
YOLO.
YOLO.
It seems like he made a point to say YOLO as his last word. Thank you so much if you made it to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. I hope you have an amazing day. Keep your chin up, brother. We're rocking. God bless you, and thank you.